that want stuff off people. Whether you ask or not, if Chippy's not asked, I don't give a shite. What I'm saying is, people that come on at Christmas or birthdays or whenever, and again, like I said, yes, of course you can, Katie Wee. Yes, well, do you not remember Luna's wish list? That one, that were a good one, wasn't it? Exactly, if I wanted to say it was about Chippy, I'd come out and I'd say, this state is about Chippy. Yes, I know he's done it, so he's included in it. Whether he asked or not, I don't know, I don't care. My opinion is on people doing it year in, year out. Well, smiles can be mocked. So, SG, again. What's your outfit? You've seen my outfit, I've shown you. Hi, Pink Stafford, thank you, Izzy. Smiles is a scammer, yes. It's like these, you know, with these GoFundMes when someone dies. Now listen, I know I've had 3 sudden deaths in family, but no one else has fucking paid for them families, for them funerals. So, it's just, we're all in a fucking climate now. It's not even current climate anymore, it's just the fucking climate where everyone's comfy thinking, do you know what? The next fucking Joe Blogs will bail me out. So, I don't get it. If I see Chippy's name one more time, I'm going to have a fucking stroke. It's not about Chippy, it's about it in general. You go on here, and well, even Lou, sweetheart. Hi, Frankie. So, you'll see people like that Jasmine doing a renovation and wanting everyone else to pay for it. I don't get it. Yes, they can. Morning, Carrie, sweetheart. Hi, Tash. Hello, my sister, Toxic Sam. Do a poll. What for? I don't need to. That's it. I'm not saying because people do it. People do send money, and if they want to, that's completely fine. What gives me fucking diabetes is folk that just do it all the time and just expect it, like, oh, do you know what? It's the birthday coming up, but I'll go and do this, I'll go here, I'll go there, I'll get a takeaway once a week, I'll get this, I'll get that, and knowing, and you know, 25th of December every single year without fail is Christmas Day. You know when the birthdays are. So if you don't make any provisions, it's not my fault, it's no one else's. And again, if people want to, if they want to fucking listen, Donna Marie, you're pissing me off. I'm not just talking about Chippy, for fuck's sake. You're giving me fucking anxiety. What I'm saying is in general. So that Jasmine's got that house and then doing that up and expecting everyone else pay. So, you know you're moving into an house. Now listen, I'm the first one. I've seen a comment before about people wanting money when they move out due to DV and that. Now listen, that I'll always get behind that. I've just seen a comment about that. Oh, hello, Cecil. So, I get that. If someone has to leave the property due to DV, then yeah, I'll be the first one to try and help out as much as I can. Because that, there's nothing you can do, and I'll be glad that you're in that situation. No, you know what I mean. I'll be glad that you're in the situation of having the property with nothing in, because it's better than the one you was in. But for me, I just can't get behind all of this. Like, fucking people that go on holiday. You've seen another creator, I'll just say her name, Lucy. She went on holiday and then lost all the money and had nothing and needed people to pay for her. Live within your means. You know, when you're doing stuff, you put yourself in that situation and you decide there and then that you want to do that. So don't expect everyone else to bail you out all the time. I'm sick of it. Well, no, because people want to give. They come on here because they want to support you and they want to fucking do the goals or whatnot. And that's just fucking money in general. Imagine coming on and being like, it's Christmas in 28 days and I've got fuck all. and just expecting everyone else to pay. And it's not that, it's the entitlement of thinking that people will bail you out. Like, it's like that. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I was just reading a message on the phone. It's entitlement of thinking, do you know what, I've got this money here, but fuck it, I'm going to go and spend it on something else. Like, again, you don't need to fucking go all out. Like, on Christmas, I'm the type of person, I go all out. But some people don't, and some people are grateful. Like, I got a lot when I was a child. Hi, Dan. I got a lot when I was a child, and I'm forever grateful for it, because I understand what it must have put on me mum and dad. Like, to be able to give me what I wanted for Christmas. But I also know people that grew up and they didn't have anything. They didn't have a single thing. Big families, like, they made ends meet, but I'll tell you what, they fucking enjoyed every Christmas and they were grateful of it. Who's saying that, Lisa? Who expects me to pay my bills with my gifts? Because my gifts don't pay it. Do you think that this is my main source of income? Because it's really not, honey. But you carry on with your aspersions. Because, see what I mean? This is what I'm saying here. The comments are saying that my gifts pay my bills. So they're saying that. Well, I'm telling you then, here's my opinion. I think that you fucking spend your money all throughout the year and expect every comfort pay for your fucking kids' fucking Christmases. There's my opinion. Don't piss me off. It has, Cat. Christmas is like, do you not remember like years and years ago when you was young, and there was all them tinfoil decorations and stuff? But obviously now, things like, I've got my nephews, obviously, you know I don't have kids. I've got my nephews, and it cost me a fucking fortune. A bastard fortune it does, because you can't just get them a nice little present now. Even if you want to get them a tracksuit, it's a couple of £100. Yeah, of course you can. I'll come up in a minute, Claire, love. That's it, see, look at Stacey there. One second. Everyone go and follow Stacey and send her any presents if she goes live. She's a single mammy of 2 and she scrimps and scrapes so her babies don't go without. There we go. That is. Now, again, I'm not saying there's right and wrong. This is my opinion again on it. Oh, thank you, Katarina. This is my opinion on it. I'd never do it. The same as GoFundMe's. My auntie, she was just 1 minute there, next minute gone. And then my 2 cousins, literally within 2 years, now a funeral, it started off, I think the first one were £8,000. And then we had another 2 on top. They didn't have money to pay for it, so... Silver, I really, really want to do, I want 2 trees this year, Rockabilly, and I want one like normal and want one like, I'd call it tacky now. Morning, Shan, love. But yeah, I think with it, if you've got a certain lifestyle anyway and you can't fund that, and I understand, listen to me, I understand why people want to do that for the children, I really do, and I'm not, this isn't me digging anyone out or anyone in specific, I'm just saying you know when it is. But I do understand, thank you LJ, I do understand that you'd also want to give it on, but if your kids are used to that lifestyle and not having the best of everything, then one day out of the year they're going to come to fucking want it all the time. But for me, I'd never do. That's it, Sticks. So every Christmas Eve I go to the church, because that's what we've always done, go and sit there, and then we listen to the prayers, do some hymns and stuff like that. And for me, like now, I spend Christmas on my own. So I used to spend it with my auntie religiously, and then when she died, for the last 2 years, I've just stayed in on my own, just me and the animals, because that's how I want it. I have my mimosas, I'll get in the hot tub, and then I'll make some dinner. I think I'm going out this year. But no, and I'm quite content doing that, you know. For me, I just think, if you can't afford it, then that's fine. But imagine if something happened. So, like, and you couldn't get them. Imagine if TikTok went, or gifts went, or PayPal went, or anything like that. You should always have provisions for them. One of my friends, she gets a loan out every December, every like January, February, and she starts them. And she does it. And I'm not saying get yourself in debt for it. She doesn't do it stupid. It's like, kind of like again, you've got the vouchers. They can do it. Like, you can pay for them month after month. So, I'll be honest, Leah, I start in after Christmas. So, it's only like little bits what I buy, but because I do buy a lot, they call me Mr. Claus around these ways, but because I buy a lot, I'll buy stuff, you know, like just gift sets or stuff like that. And they're only a couple of quid, and then just build them up throughout the year. Most people do. But no, for me, again, there's no right or wrong on it, because we'll never finger with that. Thank you, James. Just lathered up in here. There's no right or wrong. This is my opinion on it. Me personally, I'd rather die. But if you want to do that, then you do it. Let's see what she has. Hi, Miss B. Thank you, lover. Morning, Feral Head. Hello, Miss Buffy.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm all right. Thanks, love. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I do agree with what you're saying in the sense of everybody panics when it comes to the end of the year. However, like you said, those treats that you've treated yourself, that Chinese, that KFC, that could have gone into a pot of where you can use it at the end of the year. You know, you indulge, if you indulge all year round, yeah, and then you get to the beginning of December and you're panicking, then you're not doing nothing right.
Exactly. For me, it's just, I understand, like I said, we go GoFundMes for sudden unalivings.
Morning, everybody. Thank you.
Like, for that, I do understand why they do it. Me personally, I never would. But when you know that something's coming every year, then I'll finger. Then I don't like it, because you know when it's coming, you've got all year to plan. It's once a year.
Do you know one thing that does annoy me and does get on my nerves, and I'm not talking about across the board, in certain situations when people do put GoFundMes up, for example, funerals, there are funeral plans that you can take out for a couple of quid. It's probably about seven odd quid a month. And that's your responsibility as a human being to cover your funeral plans.
Exactly.
Dan, I get your sentiment. It's the same day every year. But, like, circumstances do change throughout the day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
they're other people's circumstances. They're not the next person's to pick up.
No, and I get that, but I would never begrudge. I would never begrudge sending £3 to somebody so their kid could get a selection box. You know what I mean? Like, my kids get nice things for Christmas, and if I could have just afford to send £3 to somebody so their kid gets a selection box, or do you know what I mean, or put something towards something, getting a nice present. Like, a kid never should go without a present for Christmas.
Boxes. I'll probably do like a thing with them, like a collection for them. But what I'm saying is the full Christmas based on everyone else, like.
The food.
Yeah, like everything, down from the food down to the fucking presents what are being opened. That's what I don't like. You shouldn't expect it, because what happens because it's only your kid that's going to be let down. What happens if what happens if you get cancelled, for instance? What happens if people decide that they don't want to? What happens if TikTok goes down? Like, what happens then? You should always make provisions.
I think
in this day and age, like, people are struggling. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it is generally people are choosing to eat or heat.
Moment, Peggy. It's not just one person.
Yeah, no, I know it's not. It's not.
That's why some people decide now, with how the world is now, that they don't want children now. It's no one else's. If you decide that you want to have kids, it's just like people kicking off over benefits, people not wanting to work because of the kids. If you have kids, it's no one else's fucking responsibility other than your own. And it's glad, like, I'm glad that there are people out there that will help out, but you can't always rely on the next fucking Joe to provide for you, because again, anything could happen.
I really think that, you know, in this day and time now, everybody's struggling. I don't care what anyone says.
How many kids have you got? 5, Claire?
I've got 5. I do it on my own.
Yeah, and see?
Yeah, I do Christmas and I do Eid. I do Eid and Christmas because we're mixed cultures.
Hello, Katerina.
Dan,
Hello.
See the way everyone's going on about Christmas, right? Now, there 2 years ago, right, I went in for major surgery on my bowel.
Yeah.
Now, that Christmas, yeah, it was probably my own fault. I didn't have that organised for the kids. But I relied on my family.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't go to, say, strangers to get them to dig me out.
But what happens if you don't generally have a family? What happens if you haven't got a mum or dad who can help out? Or
This is the thing is,
Well, I see,
it's not
I've
really
only-
a debate,
I've only
it's
got my mum.
opinion.
Is no one else? Is no one else's to? I get your sentiment in that sort of situation, but if people are willing to help, do you know what I mean? What's the difference? Someone mentioned in the comments. What's the difference between, for example, just say for example, you going live and having a battle with me. And go, but come on, guys, you know, get double point. People are saying, is it the same principle as,
No.
as someone going on and saying, send me gifts for money?
How
and
is it different?
I'm saying, no, Claire, listen to what I said. I said, is it not, people are saying, is it not the same as someone going onto an app and going, right, send me hand hearts, send me roses, send me this, you know, this,
Okay.
to someone going on and going, I'm really struggling, you know, if anyone could help, there's you know, to get some food, or do you know what I mean? Is it the same principle, or is it, how is it different if you're going online and saying, send me
No,
this,
that's
send me that?
different. That it's different. Like, where I
is?
consider that as people begging.
What do you mean? What boss people begging,
Like,
going
Can
online
I
and,
break it down?
Going
Can I break it-
online, no, going online and battling. That's begging, in my eyes.
So what would you consider a woman asking for gifts for her kids? Now, I'm going to put it down, and I don't care who hates me after this.
Hold on. Claire,
As a woman
can I
with
say
children,
something? I've got children myself.
No,
I-
hang on a minute, let one at a time, let Claire have a point, and then obviously Katrina go, you know, what were you saying, Claire?
sorry, darling. As a woman with children, I prioritise my children. I will not buy myself a fur jacket on Christmas. I won't buy myself the fancy shoes. I will put my children before anything, and I manage. Now, it's a difference. TikTok is made for battling and for people to get on podium. Okay, it's not a free fall for everybody to come on and beg for their houses to be done up. Now, if a genuine family is struggling and it's a genuine situation, I'm sure most of us will all chip into that situation. But it's starting to look like everybody is relying on TikTok for Christmas.
Biggest
And I'm going to Buffy one day, loves.
but you say that in principle, but the people who are on here, what battling, you know, getting the big gifts, surely that's paying for their Christmas, or do you know what I mean, or their birthdays, or their holidays, or their day-to-day living.
So these are different contexts. So I do TikTok as well. Like I've said, it's not my main source of income, but the battles and stuff like that is money for me. So my bills aren't reliant on it. I'm not battling, getting to the arse end of fucking the year and then thinking, right, let me smash all these battles now because Christmas is coming. There's loads of people in here that battle and have families. And again, it's down to yourself. You know full well.
No, I just want to hold on, Dan.
For 1 second, Claire.
Sorry,
So
Dan.
what's to stop? Like I said, I don't have any kids myself. I have my nephews, and then I get like my family and friends presents. I start buying them, and again, you don't need to spend fortunes and fortunes. All you do is you can get your gift sets, get your everything in Boxing Day sales and stuff like that, because they'll keep. Because again, it comes round like people just spend. You'll get your vapes, you'll get your takeaways, you'll go on nights out, you'll have nights in. And all the time you're thinking, do you know what? It's Christmas, like summer. You're not thinking of Christmas. And then bang, next minute, August, September. After September, you're fucking practically at Christmas. And then you're thinking, shit, I've not bothered saving. There's ways and means of doing it all. And it shouldn't all be reliant on other people. And again, just because people are coming in and they're not understanding, this isn't just about Finger, the live yesterday. It's not directly at Chippy. This is about people in general because it happens every year without fail. Every single year.
Dan, I wanted to say something. I want to address the comments.
Just going to mute myself and brushing my teeth.
Yeah, I want to address the comments, right? Chippy and me are not the best of friends. Listen, he probably don't like me. I'm not that fond. I mean, he's all right. But I'm going to genuinely say that man knew nothing about that. He doesn't come on here and beg his community. He does sit there. He has a laugh and a joke. That was a complete surprise. And it actually made me upset to see happy tears like. But that was a surprise. He has not sat there begging all year round for his children's gifts. So this is not about Chippy. So everyone in the comments, please stop that. I mean, you've got people begging for their house to be done up. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, but the thing is with this app, people will still keep on spending that money. People will still like with that. I don't watch that girl. I obviously see sometimes on the FYP and whatnot. Like she obviously wants to do this house up, but she will continue to get the money because this is what this app is like. You're never going to stop people sending money for, take like Sobriety Jack on a weekend every Sunday, a wish list for, PayPal link for a roast dinner. Every week he gets it because you're never going to change it.
No, I know what
For
you
some
mean.
reason, people on this app feel that they need to do it, and that's what they do.
I know what you mean. I mean, and Chippy, if you're in here, darling, listen, no one makes Duffy cry, and that made me upset.
I'll make you cry when I rock up to your yard with my mandem.
Shut your mouth, I'll get the man done right now. But by the way, ladies, if you are struggling out there, just get the local mandem. They will all chip in, and that's a fact.
Or do what Claire does and sell her panties online.
Yeah, just sell the panties.
But to me, like, if someone wants to do their house up or they're begging for a takeaway or whatnot, then no. But if someone generally just, do you know what I mean, has got something on
Right, so that Jasmine, that's Jasmine Red Bull, for instance. So she, whatever it wants fucking be known as today, did a GoFundMe and everything for that, for the boyfriend's birthday. Everyone knew, well, he, whatever, it knew when the birthday was. But they didn't make any provisions, had money. Again, if people can have drinks, if people can vape, if people can get takeaways, and I'm not saying live your life without, but if they're your first priority and you want to make sure they have the best, there's people in this chat, I've already seen it myself now with the post, saying that they go without for theirs. So there's always ways you can make fucking little adjustments, just so you don't, even if it gets to a point at the end of the year, you've got something for your kids, and then you still ask for help. But people are literally thinking, you know what, fuck it. Like, they're not even saving up. Even if it was 100, 200 quid, they're not doing it. But they're getting to Christmas, and again, it starts, and you'll see it coming. And again, this isn't directed at anyone in particular. You'll see over the next coming weeks, people start.
You're right there, Dan. I've seen it on the app. Like, as soon as
If anyone wants to come up, just request a box.
the 1st of December comes, that's when it'll all start on the app.
I think yesterday, Chippy's was so well deserved. He didn't ask for anything. He's obviously struggling, etc. But for the people that want to ask money for new kitchens and new cars and takeaways,
because it's your circumstances. People don't. If you have kids, you decide. If you decide you want a new car, it's your decision. If you decide that you're having kids, they solely are your responsibility. Like,
yeah, but like I said, Dan,
but Dan, it doesn't always work that way. I've got kids, yeah. A year and a half ago, I was a fit, healthy woman working in France full time, and then a year later, I've got 7 broken vertebrae, severe osteoporosis, been made disabled, had to live on €600 a month for 6 months. Yeah, so I fed my kids, and I didn't eat.
Is that circumstances like this are different?
Completely different.
People don't spend their money. They do what they want. Like, again, I'm against it, but on them kind of circumstances, I can understand why. What I'm saying is, people who want to live their life, do what they want to do. Like, again, I don't know how much a packet of cigarettes are or
15 quid nowadays, apparently. I don't smoke, but apparently...
Exactly, so, and then going through that, so that's 60 quid a month. So that's what's that? Over 600, £720 a year you'd spend. So give up smoking.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with stuff like that, but people's circumstances
Yeah, so what I'm
do
saying-
change.
Right, so if you have someone that comes on and they've been, you know that they've been shopping, they've been doing this, that and the other, and then all of a sudden they want money for Christmas, would you accept that their circumstances have changed?
What if they've been? No, that's not. I'm talking about my circumstances, which must be the same to others.
There's
No,
all
yours is
different
yours is
circumstances, but
Yours
Yours
is
is genuine.
genuine.
yours is
And I've
genuine.
not once begged. In fact, I've made a joke before when people are going on about McDonald's and stuff and different things. I've said, "Oh, I've got nothing to eat," and laugh. And I've had people say, "Oh, I'll send you money." No, I don't want any money, and there's no McDonald's near me anyway. I live in the middle of nowhere. But I always make sure my children are fed, always. But I will just eat bread just to keep going, which isn't helping my condition and is making me worse. But not once have I come on here and begged for anything.
yeah, but actually, respectfully, we're not on about that. We're on about people that come on and they decide every year that they want it. I get your circumstances, but it doesn't fit in the context of this debate.
If it was someone that was predominant, what's the word I'm looking for? Like continuously, like so, like, say for example, like it was me, and 2 years ago I come on and be like, oh, I'm really struggling for Christmas, and someone sent me a load of money. Then a year after, do you know what I mean? If it was
Yeah.
a pattern, do you know what I mean? Like,
One second.
continues
The only one making a comment when you're not a parent. Exactly. If I can see it, why can't these parents and expect everyone else to fucking bail them out?
Oh, I agree. I mean, before that, I always had Christmas sorted. Never a problem. I would have never relied on anybody, and I still don't.
Right, so
But to smash your kitchen up and ask for money for a kitchen, no, I couldn't care less if that bloke's kitchen never gets fitted.
Correct.
I literally couldn't. How's that important? He chose to smash the kitchen up and then ask for money for his boyfriend and everything else. Absolutely not. That's just begging in the first degree, just like the one that asked for kebabs and God knows what every Sunday. Get your own food. Get a job.
responsibility.
That's the point that I was trying to make. Like, people go there to smash up their kitchens, begging for food
Correct.
every
It's
week.
used to be
I've seen it.
a cash cow to a lot of people, basically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're going off topic here, so but what I will say is if that's the case, then people should expect people to live to fund their lifestyles like that when they know things are coming. I personally, I'm never going to call someone out that wants to go on holiday. I'm never going to call someone out that wants a renovation, because where do you draw the bar? Because if you decide that you want to fucking have kids and then every Christmas you want everyone else to pay, then who am I to say that these people can't say exactly? There's children's charities for Christmas and that.
So I was just about to say that, Dan. Before I drop, food banks in your local area, Salvation Army, they give away brand new toys. There are lots and lots of people that will help out. Even your local social services will point you in the right direction. I'm going to drop. The last resort is selling your toes to the man them. Bye, everyone.
All Claire's cross the knickers.
But guys, please remember, Christmas is one day. One day. Please don't put yourselves in debt.
No.
Please. I won't put myself in debt for one day a year. There's many and many
do, don't
people
they?
out here that do it.
They do. I'm not in any debt. I've made sure I've got everything for Christmas. It's all done. Luckily now, my...
So if you've done that then and you're only on €600 a month, then well...
No, if you listened, luckily now...
It's not 1 second.
Dan,
What?
I've now got my disability, but I had to wait...
I won't be talked over on my own platform. Thank you very much. So, the good act, or whatever you want to call it last night, isn't specifically what we're going on about. So, again, I'll reiterate over and over and over again, because I think you people are a bit fucking backwards sometimes. This isn't about Chippy. This is about people in general, not aimed at anyone specifically, that spend all the fucking year round doing what the fuck they want, and then at Christmas time come cap in hand. That's what it's about.
Yeah, because people see the
It's
opportunity.
something that I talk about quite often, Pearl's pot noodle, actually. So stick around and you'll probably see it again. And what I am going to do, there's a man
The
online.
opportunity, Dan, to see the opportunity has arisen. That's a money-making time of the year.
Right, so again, let's say again. Be honest, if this was... No, I want to discuss it yet. It's because it has been discussed. And again, it's been discussed and it's out there. So I'll have my opinion on it. It's as simple as that. So again, let me just say it again. It's not about Chippy directly. This was spoken about yesterday. So I'm having my opinion on it because it's the first thing I seen this morning. And I said I don't like it. So, and again, there's no right or wrong with this article. It's not even an argument. It's my opinion. I'm going to have my opinion and no one else will tell me other one. Well, I'll tell you what, if I'm baiting Nilly, take your fat fucking head and get out. There you go. You don't need to be baited anymore, do you?
I just think if people can do something nice for a child to wake up on Christmas Day with something nice, then surely, do you know what I mean? That you're going to put a smile on a kid's face.
Right, so me having battles the same as every other live streamer on here, you are not funding my fucking child's Christmas.
Yeah, we're not, and your situation...
You're pissing me off, stop over talking, mate, get out. I'm sick to fucking back teeth for being over fucking spoken to and everyone trying to force their fucking opinions down my throat. If I want to say I'd rather fucking die than let someone bail me out of the shit, then I'll say that. No one will change my mind. We were speaking about Jasmine. That's down to you. If you want to do that, you do it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do or you should do or whatever. I'm saying my opinion is every year you know when your kid's birthday is and every year you know when Christmas is. So that's my opinion. I'm not going to change it. Oh, let me drop you both. Let me go and get me babby. Let's see what she thinks. Yes, you're safe for them. I'll tell you what. So you don't even follow me, so have you seen it? So we battle because we want to. Do you think... I've seen my babby's bank account, actually. Do you think that she needs it? There's a complete difference between coming on and having a battle, because when you have that battle, you never know what you're going to get. Never know. You could get nothing. And then that's it, you get nothing. But to rely on someone else is wild to me. It's really wild. Like, if I was battling morning, noon and night because Christmas were coming up and I'd not got my kid fuck all, then well, that'd be it. Does no one want to fun? Let me have a little look. See?
Nice.
Oh, Bobby, it's 9 o'clock and it's turned out nice again.
It's turned out nice. Everybody said you're on a little rant. What's the matter?
I'm not having a rant, it's just people aren't getting their head around this. But there was a live yesterday and people are raising money for Chippy, right?
Say that again, I can't hear you more.
So there was a live yesterday and people have, well, not raising, donated money to Chippy. Anyway, it's got me thinking that every year you do see people, and again, I'm not just saying him directly, I mean people in general on here. You see them 11 months out at year, and then come December, they're expecting people to bail their kids out at Christmas. When you can make many, many provisions. And I just think people go at other people for wanting money to help pay the bills, furnish their house, do this, that and the other. But then where'd you draw the line at it? And then we're getting called because we battle. But it's not expected. What I'm saying is people come on here and they expect people.
You're all saying he knew nothing about it. It was the last
Yes, so I don't understand, right, why people aren't understanding this. It's not about Chippy. And I'm going to say it one last time before I fucking end up chopping my own head off. It's not about Chippy. It's just because I'd seen that this morning and it made me think of the people that do it.
Oh no, I get where you're coming from when people do it. I'll tell you what I can't stand.
I
You know, when people got
do. Well, you
PayPals
are on a
and
level
wish
3,
list
so
stuff.
you don't.
You know, I don't like that. I think you come on here and you get money, and why put a fucking PayPal? Listen, I know I done the skydive for the charity thing, but remember, I done that twice, and that was £1,000 out of my own money to do that, which I never ever took anything out that GoFundMe.
I do get it, Ange. What? Go on, sorry.
Go on.
So what I'm saying is, I understand people live hand to mouth, and you're talking about Chippy like he's in a cardboard fucking box on streets. What I'm talking about, again, let me speak slowly for you all, right? You see these people on here, and they're vaping or smoking, they're getting takeaways, they're going on nights.
I agree.
Weekends away, and then it comes to Christmas, and then they're expecting people to bail them out and buy their kids presents. Do we understand what I'm saying? Would you like me to get someone up who can speak Cantonese? Is that what you want? But everyone's jumping on it. Chippy's made me think of someone on my Facebook. I'm about to blur his name out, and I'm about to share his profile in a bit and share his statuses. That's what I'll do.
No, I am though, and I don't like a wish list. I don't like PayPal. That's just me. But listen, if people put them up, there's lots of people has them up. Good luck to them. But for me, no.
Yes. So you're never going to win with stuff like this because there
What
is
I
no
say
right and
is,
wrong.
especially like on here, I know you're saying Chippy didn't know anything, right? Listen, and that's absolutely fine. If people want to donate that and give him the money, that's fine. That's fine, right? Chippy didn't know, that's now on Chippy. What I'm saying is,
I know I do, Chris Jinx.
you know when people come on and they'll go, oh my God, I'm struggling, this, that and the other. Piss off. Christmas is the 25th of December every year. And look at all the grandchildren I've got, plus all my kids and daughter-in-laws and son-in-laws and whatever. I have to start, you know, when Easter finishes, nobody ever knows this. When Easter finishes, I have to start for that year ahead. Just by putting little bits away. Do you know what I'm saying? Putting little bits away. That's how I've always done it. When my kids were little, I'd say from one Christmas to the fucking next, and there's no shame in saying that. I would, in the January sale, I'd buy something for next year. Do you know what I'm saying? I would buy from one year to the next. I knew Christmas come at the 25th of December every year, and that was just my way of doing it. It was raised in 5 minutes spare of the moment in Ailey's live. He had no idea. No, I'm not saying that, my Milty. I'm on about people will go fund me.
I don't understand why they don't understand that this isn't about him.
No.
I keep fucking saying it till I'm blue in the face.
What I'm saying is when they blatantly come on and say, oh my God, I am struggling, this, that and the other, I'm sorry.
Minute, let me get thingy. Paris, come and get in my box.
I've struggled all of my life, but, and if they got what I give them, do you know what I'm saying? Hey, my Chippy, they got what I give them. And there's no way, you know, even getting into debt, it's a thing I never ever done. If I had it, they got it, and if I didn't, they were still grateful.
No, because Sophie, I'm telling people it's not about him because everyone's referring back to him.
I get that, my Millsy. I get that. No, I've just come into this conversation and I've just said if people's raised that and give it to him, well done. And you've just said he knew nothing about it, but I'm on about when people's got these things up and they'll come on.
I love a good fight tattooed human in boxing.
I know, my Chippy, he accepted yet slated others for similar. Who? Chippy, get up if you want to get up.
This is it, see. You just see, like, these comments, I don't even bother with them, to be honest. But they go on, and again, it's reminded me of it. I know, and I will have the opinion. I do have a wish list. My wish list is in my bio, and now If
And
you
he
want
knows
to,
I don't agree with that either.
if you want to
That's
send
just
me anything, if you go and have a look on there, it's just random shite on there because people have asked me to. There's no expensive things. You're not paying me fucking bills. There's a fucking onesie on there if you want to send me that.
Somebody's
I'm
just
not
said
saying, can someone send
credit
me a turkey
union.
for my Christmas fucking dinner?
Has anybody had a credit union? When I was at the hospital, I used to pay into that every month, and my Christmas was paid for. Morning, my chippy.
Morning.
Can you hear me? I can't even see myself in box.
Yeah, go on, I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, you can. I can't even see myself in a box. So, look, I never knew anything about this, right?
Everybody said you didn't know.
No.
I'm not on about that.
I don't come on here box battling and all that sort of stuff. I don't do any of that. I make about £25 when I do my FYP. It all goes toward me on household bills. That's all I've ever done it for. And I'm just, you know, I will criticise people that take £8,000 off people at Christmas. Absolutely, I will, because it's too much money.
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were raising for me last night. I had no clue, right? But the first priority in my life has always been my son. He
Exactly.
gets whatever I can give him, I give him. I don't ask anybody for anything like that. People
No.
that say that I do is just full of shit. I don't. And do you not think that I get some sort of shame when people have had to help me out? Well, they didn't have to help me out, but they have. And I am so grateful. But yeah, as a dad, that makes
No,
me feel
listen, that was
uncomfortable. But
nice. People's done that. You haven't asked for it yet. People's done that. That was nice.
I would never ask for
I'm
that.
still, could see where my Dan's coming from too.
People
Like,
were asking me this morning, Pearl, still asking this morning to give me Luke offered this morning. I said no because too much money's been raised already.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I
I'm-
can't offer Babby because look at all them grandchildren. Honestly, do you know, and I really mean it, when my kids was little, and I'm not just saying this, from one Christmas to the next, you know, Christmas was there the 25th of December, from one Christmas to the next, I saved the whole year. When I was at the hospital, I loved that because they automatically took it out of your wages and it went into this credit union thing. So by the time Christmas, and so that was saving all year. By
Yeah,
the time
I agree with that.
Christmas
Yeah.
come, I had my Christmas paid for. I loved it, right? But it's just with me, I'll always like, even now, I'll still, because of all them grandchildren and they're my grandchildren, they're my children, they're my daughter or whatever in-laws, I still do it. And I don't know, it's just something I've grew up doing. So I still, and I always have a rainy pot fund as well.
Do
You know, like
you
in the
know what,
summertime when everything was going wrong with me fucking motor and I was off work, good job I had a rainy pot fund because I'd have been up shit creek. And
I'd be up Ship Creek if it weren't for his mother that sends him maintenance every week without fail. I'd be up Ship Creek. What I get is not enough to live on. But
exactly.
I do live week to week bloody worrying about money. But I would never come on here and set up a GoFundMe or anything like that and ask people to raise money for me. I would never do that. But my son, do you know what my son said to me? I didn't tell him this money's there. So I said to him this morning, I said, you need to do me a Christmas list.
Yeah.
He said, Dad, I don't want the fishing rod anymore and the reel. And I said, why? He says, because I want a jacket, it's £60 and I know that's the budget. Do you know what I mean? And I had to say to him, I said, oh, don't worry about that. You know what I mean? But even
So
my
how
son
much you
considers
raised
my
for your
finances.
chippy? £1,500?
£1,360, yeah.
Wow, very nice. Very nice.
And my Christmas, I honestly, right now, I just feel like giving it back because of the shit I'm getting. I just,
Well-
do you know what I mean? I'm not going to get upset about it, but I'm just, what do you call it? That people have been so generous, I knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
And how am I supposed to throw that back in their face?
Oh. Dan, do you come over a minute and let's all have a chat?
Right, so I'm going to say it again, Chippy, because I don't think people are understanding. I'd seen the live yesterday and it got me this morning from yesterday, and it got me thinking, it's not at you. I'm not saying you've done anything wrong. What I'm saying is that there's people, no, Chippy, if someone come on the FYP and they were fucking going on and expecting people to fund their Christmas for their kids and then they've fucking spent everything, I'm not saying you again, I'm saying in general, because you're going to see it over the next coming weeks.
I'd go mad.
Yeah, how would you react giving your opinion on your
If I saw
ex-wife,
somebody on
please?
here begging it up and asking for the money, I would say that's wrong because other people are struggling. I even said last night to Hayley and that I did say just stop now because that's too much money. That's too much money.
The only
It's way
one
too
little
much.
thing that I can say, because people's genuinely done that for you, but what I don't think should have done, it shouldn't have come to the app, my chippy. What they should have done was, you're obviously friends with some of these people. It should have been said behind the scenes, said who's donated. You could have sent them all a little message, and this is why. Exactly, this is why. So I think, like, whoever fetched it and said, we've got this money, this, that and the other, they shouldn't have done that. That's my opinion on it. If they were truly your friend and didn't want to look good about things, this is only me. Please don't shoot me down. I'm just saying.
I sort of know what you're saying, but
if
like,
somebody had done that for me, I'd have been in pieces. And I'll tell you the truth, right? But what I wouldn't have appreciated, exactly for this thing, what's happening now, I wouldn't have appreciated nobody bringing it to the app for a well done pat on the back. Do you know what I've said? I do it all year round. I give to charities, we go out, we do things. Never once, and nobody can ever say I have, ever come on camera or ever mentioned, oh, sorry, they can. Somebody barefaced asked what charity. When I got into all of that goings on, when I ended up to court, somebody barefaced come out and wanted to know what charity I paid to, because I said that was my way of saying sorry, and it's something that's just a constant thing until the day I die. That thing will be in place.
Guys, kick Hungry
Black
Guy
Lives
out,
Matter.
please. Any mods, kick Hungry Guy out. I don't give a shit what he's going to say about anything.
I think people shouldn't have fetched that to the app, because now, for them doing a good thing, and in my opinion, anybody who brings it to the app, it's for a pat on the back. And I'm going to say that, my chippy, as I think it. If they were your real friends, they should have give you a phone call and said, right, Chippy, listen, blah, de, blah, de, blah, de, blah, this is for you. Have a beautiful Christmas with your son. We love you. You deserve it. And it's come from this, and this. You'll have to give them a little
Hungry Guy.
say thank you. Do you understand? That's where I
I know what you're saying, but I sort of disagree, because I think that they've done that, and I think they should get some recognition for what they've done, you know what I mean?
Well, even still, no, you could have put a little video out and said to everybody who's done what they've done, I absolutely love you. You've made me dreams come true. That's all I'm saying on the matter. Thank you so, so much. It still didn't have to be spoke about. That's my opinion, because it was like, I don't know who's done that, who hasn't done that, but it was like a pat on the back. There you go, well done.
Right, let me drop. I'll come and get in your box and wash.
That's my opinion on it. But I just think it is a lovely